Hi, and welcome to 647, 6 stories for 7 a.m. because there is a freaking famine of truth in our land. And this is your quick news fix. And the truth starts now. And because I want you to get a little culture, I'm going to open with a poem from the New York Times. All right? Here's the poem. The Democrat Party is hemorrhaging voters long before they even go to the polls. Of the 30 states that track voter registration by political party, Democrats lost ground to Republicans in every single one between the 2020 and 24 elections, and often by a lot. Often by a lot. And often by a lot. That 4-year swing toward the Republicans adds up to a 4.5 million voters, a deep political hole that could take years for Democrats to climb out from. To climb out from. To climb out from. All right. I love that poem. It gives me such a warm feeling. Thank you, New York Times. All right, take one. Lisa, my goose is cooked. Cook, the Federal Reserve Governor. The Orange Roughie said Wednesday, Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook must resign now. Pam Blondy received a letter from the director of the U.S. Federal Housing Finance Agency for criminal referral for, wait for it, falsified bank documents and property records, gaming the mortgage system. Sound familiar? Are other people involved in this? I think so. This is the result of an executive entitlement course for Black women leaders. There were only 3 people in this course. It was an advanced course. The 3 people who graduated from this course, Lisa Cook, the Federal Reserve Governor, Letitia James, Attorney General of New York, and Adam Schiff, who explained that at the time he felt like a woman executive of color. All right, so this is not going well for any of the 3 graduates. But you know what? During the Biden era, these folks believed that they were entitled to do this and that they were not like the deplorables. You and I modify things on our mortgage documents to cheat, and we go to jail. These people with impunity, they're just getting a good deal because they're sophisticated. Well, guess what? Things have changed. And let's see what happens. Take 2. Not to gang up on Adam Schiffhead, a damn Schiffhead, but why not? He's a dirtbag. And this scum dem from Cali abused his position on the House Intelligence Committee. How, you ask? People at MS Now definitely are asking. By leaking classified documents to frame Trump for the Russia hoax. And by the way, lovely Susan Rice was interviewed yesterday and claims Russiagate was no hoax. Trump is a Russian tool. Did you see him pat Vladimir on the shoulder in Alaska? Proof enough. Sorry, Susie. you're in for a bad time in the next year, and Obama cannot save you. Then, back to Adam Schiff was in charge. He was in charge of the January 6th committee and received tutoring from Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, the commie puppet scumbag president of Brazil, who knows how to run these railroad illegal committees. Adam has formed a legal defense fund. J6, this will be Schiffhead's finest hour and will make for magical television, especially on MS Now. All right, take 3. Tulsi, the truth Gabbard, has stripped 37 intel officials of their security clearances. DNI, for Brandon folks, that's the Director of National Intelligence. Tulsi, the truth Gabbard, revoked the security clearances of 37 current and former intel officials. The left immediately claimed this was politically motivated, a charge they never made while Obama worked Muppet Joe the hair smeller. Never once. Maher Bitar, who joined the NSC under Schiff, Emily Horn, MSC spokesperson under O'Biden, and Brett Holmgren, Associate Secretary of State for Intel and married to Biden White House counsel Dana Remus. Perfect name for that job. We won't name them all, but suffice to say, from Tulsi, those who betrayed their oath to the Constitution and put their own interests ahead of the interests of the American people, that would be us, have broken the sacred trust they promised to uphold. They undermined our national security and the foundational principles of our democratic republic. Go get 'em, Tulsi. All right, take 4. Chinese influence in Panama. President Jose Raul Mulino, the yuan whore, believes he and his country owe us nothing. Point of order, Jose. The orange roughie is going to give you a lesson in global leverage. And if you're a quick study, you might get to keep your job and some income from the canal that dimwit peanut farmer gave you for $1. Who was asleep at the switch when that happened? It's PC nonsense. It always comes back to bite you. China used the Biden years to purchase Latin loyalty by building ports in Peru, smart cities, red techno prisons in Brazil, and a space facility in Argentina. They also bought Luis the presidency in Brazil when all of Brazil wanted Bolsonaro. So again, Latin America is just a mess. So they do all this building in Latin America along with billions in cash, which purchased the most sacred loyalty from Latin American leadership. Trump will run the table on these dirtbags and already has Larry the Warlock Fink buying 2 ports on the canal from Hong Kong with a purchasing group, largely using our 401k money. And this will lead to, pay attention, leftists, no canal neutrality, you leftist commie morons. All right, we got to own that canal. It is all a part of our defense. Take 5. Nick Fidel wannabe Maduro is calling up 4.5 million starving militia to defend national sovereignty with 5,000 World War II era carbines and 4,500 bullets and the hope of receiving toilet paper rations. This was the result of the Orange Roughie raising the bounty on Big Nick's head to $50 million. I'm in. Just to sweeten the deal, Trump has sent 3 U.S. Navy destroyers, the USS Gravely, the USS Jason Dunham, and the USS Sampson. Hey, where's the USS Harvey Milk? Oh, all right. Good job, Pete. Big Nick is conjuring visions of Hugo Chavez and T-shirt sales, but 4,000 U.S. Marines may put a damper on that. And like D.C., this is Trump's narco state experimental intervention model, and it's already working. The barometer is Claudia Drug Money Scheinbaum, the grossly compromised president of the narco state of Mexico. Claudia is betting on the cartels and against Trump. She's about to get her Baum shined. Trump and Pete are tuning up our military with the Blue City Renewal Tour and currently playing in D.C. with tour dates in L.A., Chicago, and more venues to be added, plus the Narco State Cartel Shock and Awe Deliverance Tour. This is kicking off in Venezuela and will go to Mexico, Guatemala, Colombia, Peru, and possibly more venues. Go Trump. Love this guy. All right, take 6. Avi's Loeb. That's right. Avi's Loeb. There is an unidentified flying object rocketing towards us from interstellar space from way deep in our solar system. What the hell is it? Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb calls it 31 Atlas. NASA and most astronomers believe it is a comet. Too easy. Avi believes it is a communication and intelligence testing device sent by an extraterrestrial civilization. He believes the arrival has been timed for a close encounter with Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. I like Avi's theory, but I believe the mission is more practical. They are coming back to pick up Adam Schiff. I believe their rendezvous point is in Tazewell County, West Virginia, near Bluefield, the site of extraterrestrial behavior in a stolen RV with Schiff's fellow travelers posing as naked crack addicts. The timing of all this is too perfect, as Schiff will need to escape before going to prison or paying his attorneys. I've written to Professor Loeb with my theory. I've not heard back yet. I will keep you posted. May the force be with you. And you better be with us. And I'm not kidding about that. You need to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. What are you afraid of? And share and make comments and tell your friends about this. You can't get this anywhere else. You can't get this bread of scientific news and art. We started with a poem, all right? And guess what? It's Thursday. It's Glide Slope Thursday. What's that mean? It means one notch of flaps. It means you start easing that yoke forward. right? You need to start this morning and set that glide slope to take you all the way through Friday and into the weekend. Why is it so important? Because we're running out of August. We're running out of summer. You have to make every moment count. And if you do your best and bring all your integrity and goodwill to your endeavor, I'm going to ask God to bless you, and He will. God bless you. Thank you.